Any other questions?
Yeah.
Just give out that mic. Mic runner, you should be running.
Hello.
Where are
Hello.
you?
Questions combined.
First of all, what's your name? One question only.
Yeah, sorry. Guys, Abhishek Singh. Hello, everyone. Okay.
One question.
Okay, both questions are pretty much attached. That's
Okay.
why I'm combining both the questions. First question is regarding dual identity, as we talked about identity. But we carry two identities with us. Maybe when I'm working with my colleagues at my office, I carry a different identity. While I'm working, when I'm going out with my family or with my friends, then I'm carrying a different identity. And is it something related to our education system? It's the point where I'm coming to my second question, because there is some concept like corporate masking and other thing, which our nowadays higher education system is teaching us. So how to maintain a single identity and apply both the same identity at both the place?
Okay, that's a brilliant question, by the way, and it's a really, really good question. Your answer to your question, sir, how do you manage two identities? Let me let you into a secret. You have hundreds of identities. You don't have two. So for example, in my Call of Destiny seminar, which I've been talking about, this is what I do. I help you create, if you're married, for example, a husband or a wife identity. I help you create a work identity, a social identity, a money identity, if you're alone identity, a health identity, a social identity, a spiritual identity, of identity as a father, as a son, as a wife, as a mother, as a daughter, as a mother-in-law, as a father-in-law, as a daughter-in-law, a sister-in-law. How many identities do you want? Oh, I've got my best friend identity. I got my second best friend identity. We're going to be different with everybody. But when your identity is wired up in your head, you will look through the world. So when, for example, which example can I give you? Let me give an example of Hrithik, right? Now, Hrithik Roshan, his identity is in Bollywood known as the what? The Greek? Right. Now, what an identity. Colossus. It's like huge. Now, that identity is matched with his and his. The eyes are the secret of any great actor. And he's got the eyes. Now, he's got an identity. Now, do you think Hrithik Roshan is a Greek god to his mother? He's a son. Now, his identity with his mother, would it be different to that with me or you? Yes. This is where your values and beliefs come in. Because once you get your identity clear, your identity is played through your beliefs and values. How many of you think that showing love is the greatest thing in the world? Showing love. How many of you think money is more important than love? It's okay if you do, whatever. A few of you. How many of you feel that when you're married, you should focus more on your career than your family, because if you don't make enough money, your family cannot survive? Now, these are your values. Now, somebody who believes family is more important than work is married to someone who believes work is more important than family. Are they going to have a great life? Hell on earth. Because their values are so different. So what your answer to your question is that you have a million identities. But once you know your identity, all these things just fall into place. You behave accordingly to everybody. So if I meet, for example, my wife, where's she gone? She was there. Okay, there she is. When I meet my wife, I have to now put on a husband identity. Now, she may not like my identity. She may love my identity. Let's say, for example, she loves my identity. It's because my values and her values are aligned. If she doesn't like my identity, it could mean that my values and her values are not aligned, or our beliefs are not aligned. But if I have an identity that my my job in life is to serve her, let's say that's my job, is to serve her, and for her to feel a certain way that represents love to me initially, then that will automatically filter in my behavior. Which means that if your identity is in place, you will behave in the perfect identity with everybody you ever meet, if you are clear. So the biggest question in the world is, who am I? That's why I've been focusing. Because who you are gives you, is a characteristic. I am strong. I am powerful. I'm loving. I'm harmonious. I'm wealthy. I'm famous. In detail. Which gives you a filter to look for, and then you will go with your beliefs and values, and you will create the life of your dreams. Am I angry? Yeah, hell yeah, I can get really angry. Do I complain and moan about life? Hell yeah, I do. Am I always positive? Ask my wife. Not at all. Do I stay negative? Absolutely not. Do I resolve issues? I know I do. Do I live with pain for long periods of time? No chance am I going to allow because one of my values, one of my beliefs is, pain is not gain. Pain is hell. And I don't want pain. So I'm saying to you that when you have multiple identities, if you are clear with your main identity, who am I, the rest of your identities will work through your values.